Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all my students of class 9. My name is Miss Noreen and I will teach you biology online. As you know students, we all are suffering from COVID-19 virus. So kindly please stay home and save your life. Today I will teach you biology of class 9. As you know students, we already discussed 4 chapters of biology book. First of all, we already explained you there are 4 chapters. Number 1, introduction to biology. Number 2, solving a biological problem. Number 3, biodiversity. And number 4, cell and tissues. Today I will continue chapter number 4. It is cell and tissues. We already discussed 3 topics of this chapters. Now we start 4th topic of this chapter, that is prokaryotes and eukaryotes. First of all, we define their terms, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Then we differentiate between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. What are prokaryotes? Prokaryotes words is a composed of 2 words. Pro means before and karyon means nucleus. It means prokaryotes are those organisms whose cells do not have membrane bounded nucleus. वो organisms जिनके सेल के अंदर मेम्ब्रेन बाउंडेड न्यूक्लियस एब्सेंट होता है उनको प्रोकैरियोट्स कहते हैं. ओके, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय मेम्ब्रेन बाउंडेड न्यूक्लियस? Membrane bounded nucleus means that around the nucleus a membrane is present which is called nuclear membrane. Such a nucleus which possess nuclear membrane are called membrane bounded nucleus. This membrane bounded nucleus are found in organisms are called prokaryotes. The example of prokaryotes are bacteria and cyanobacteria. Look at this picture. It is a structure of bacterial cell. It is an example of prokaryotes because in bacterial cell DNA is present and DNA is a part of nucleus. Okay, bacteria and cyanobacteria is also example of prokaryotes. Now we define next term, that is eukaryotes. The word eukaryotes is composed of 2 words. Eu means well or truly defined and karyon means nucleus. Eukaryotes are those organisms whose cells have a membrane bounded nucleus. We already discussed here what do you mean by membrane bounded nucleus. Such a nucleus around which nuclear membrane is present is called membrane bounded nucleus, and those organisms whose possess this membrane bounded nucleus are called eukaryotes. So students, those organisms which possess membrane bounded nucleus are called eukaryotes, and the example of eukaryotes are animals and plants. In plants and animals, nucleus is present and around which nuclear membrane is also present. That's why they are called membrane bounded nucleus, and these organisms are called eukaryotes. Now I give you some example of eukaryotes. The first example of eukaryote is animal cell. It is a picture of animal cell. If you observe this picture, inside a animal cell, a nucleus is present. Inside the animal cell, this spherical shaped body is present. It is called nucleus. Around this nucleus, nuclear membrane is visible. Such a nucleus around which nuclear membrane is visible is called membrane bounded nucleus, and this membrane bounded nucleus is found in animal cell. That's why animal cell is an example of eukaryotic cell. Now, we study another example of eukaryotes, that is plant cell. If you observe this picture, in this picture, nucleus is visible aside of cell membrane. This is nucleus. Okay. This is spherical shaped body, oval shaped body. This oval shaped body is called nucleus. Around this nucleus, a membrane is found. This membrane is called nuclear membrane. Such a nucleus around which nuclear membrane is visible, such a cell is called eukaryotic cell, and this organism is called eukaryotes. So, plant cell is also an example of eukaryotes because they possess membrane bounded nucleus. That's why they are called eukaryotes. So students, in this way we study two examples of eukaryotes. Number 1 animal cell and number 2 plant cell. Okay. Now we study some differences between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. First of all, write name of cellular structure, then write down the characteristics of prokaryotes and eukaryotes. We explain you one by one, and first of all we start differentiate from example. If we study prokaryotic cell, the example of prokaryotic cell, bacteria and cyanobacteria, we already show diagram of bacteria. Bacteria is an example of prokaryotic cell. Bacterial cell is also prokaryotic cell. And what are cyanobacteria? Blue-green algae found in fresh water and marine water is called cyanobacteria. This bacteria and cyanobacteria is an example of prokaryotic cell. On the other hand, eukaryotic cell. What is the difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? The example of eukaryotic cell is animal and plants. Why animal and plants are example of eukaryotic cell? Because animal and plant cell possess membrane bounded nucleus. That's why it is example of eukaryotic cell. Okay. Now we study nucleus. If we study of nucleus of prokaryotic cell, around the inside the prokaryotic cell, membrane bounded nucleus is absent. On the other hand, if we study eukaryotic cell, inside a eukaryotic cell, membrane bounded nucleus is also visible and found. Okay. We already show diagram of animal and plant cell. Inside the animal and plant cell, membrane bounded nucleus is present. That's why they are example of eukaryote. The eukaryotic cells are those which have membrane bounded nucleus. Now, third character is number of chromosome. Inside the cell, prokaryotic cell, 1 but not 2 chromosomes are present. But not 2 means they are fine and thread-like structure. Chromosome at its earlier stages are found in the form of fine and thread-like structure. That's why they are called not true chromosomes. On the other hand, if we study eukaryotic cells have more than one copies of chromosome. Now, number of cells and other characteristics. If we study prokaryotic prokaryotes are unicellular organism. We already discussed term of unicellular. Unicellular means those organisms whose body made up of only one cell, like bacteria, like amoeba, paramecium. It is example of unicellular. And these all are called prokaryotic cell. All the unicellular organisms are called prokaryotic cell. On the other hand, if we study eukaryotes are unicellular and multicellular organisms. In prokaryotic cell only unicellular. Eukaryotes are both unicellular as well as multicellular. We already discussed term of unicellular. Now we discuss term of multicellular. Multi means many and cellular means cell. Those organisms whose body made up of many cells are called multicellular organism, and the example of multicellular organisms is animals and plants. Now we study and other characteristics, that is true membrane bounded organelles. What do you mean by true membrane bounded organelles? True membrane bounded organelle means mitochondria, plastids, chloroplasts. These are called membrane bounded organelles, and nucleus. These are called membrane bounded organelles. These organelles are found inside the cell, and membrane is also found around it. That's why they are called membrane bounded organelles. These membrane bounded organelles are totally absent in prokaryotic cell, and they are also found in eukaryotic cell. This membrane bounded organelles is also found in eukaryotic cell. Now, next structure we study, that is lysosomes and perioxymos. First of all, we study what is lysosomes. What are lysosomes? Lysosomes are a special structure that is found in animal cells. What is the function of lysosome? Lysosomes contain enzymes which help digest cellular macromolecules. It is the main function of lysosome. It is also found in animal cell. Okay. And perioxymos is also a special structure that is found in animal cell. Okay. It is totally absent. This structure is totally absent in prokaryotic cell, but is also found in eukaryotic cell. This is the main difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Lysosomes and periosomes are absent in prokaryotes, and it is also found in eukaryotic cell. Microtubules means it is totally absent in prokaryotic cell, but it is also found in eukaryotes or eukaryotic cell. Okay. Now, next structure, that is endoplasmic reticulum. You know endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is main organelles which is found inside the cell. This endoplasmic reticulum is totally absent in prokaryotic cell, but is also found in eukaryotes and eukaryotic cell. Next structure is mitochondria. This mitochondria is also membrane bounded organelle, and this membrane bounded organelle is absent in prokaryotes, but it is totally present in eukaryotic cell. We already showed diagram of animal and plant cell, and this animals and plant cell mitochondria is also present. That's why they are called eukaryotes. So mitochondria is also found in eukaryotic cell. Next structure is ribosomes. Ribosomes, what are ribosomes? First of all, discuss here. Ribosomes are granular structure which is found on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum. एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम की सरफेस पे स्पेशल स्ट्रक्चर मौजूद होता है ग्रेन्स की फॉर्म में, डेट इज कॉल्ड राइबोसोम्स. एंड इन प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल देयर साइज इज 70 and in eukaryotic cell they are larger and their size is 80. Next, vesicles. First of all, we discuss here what are vesicles. Vesicles are special structure which is found inside the cell. And what is the function of vesicles? The main function of vesicles, it store food material. Okay, these vesicles are also present in prokaryotic cell, but it is totally absent. This vesicle is also present in prokaryotic cell and it is also found in eukaryotic cells. So vesicles are a special structure and these vesicles are also found in both prokaryote and eukaryotes. Now next structure is Golgi apparatus. This Golgi apparatus is also a organelle which is found inside the cell. This Golgi apparatus is also absent in prokaryote and it is also found in eukaryotes. Next, chloroplast. You know, students, what are chloroplast? Chloroplast are special organelle that is found inside the plants. This chloroplast.
Now we discuss another topic of chapter number 4, cell and tissues. And main topic of this chapter is animal cell and plant cell. First of all, we discuss structure of animal cell. If we study animal cell consists of some basic structures. We discuss this structure one by one. First of all, we show parts of animal cell. Number 1 part of animal cell is ribosomes. What are ribosomes? Ribosomes are granular structure and it was found on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum. Look at this picture. In this picture, you show around the nucleus some rod-like structure. On the surface of this rod-like structure, some grains are visible. These grains are called ribosomes. Okay. Another structure which are found in animal cell, that is centrioles. What are centrioles? Centrioles are the rod-like structure and these are found in the form of group. And it was found on the upper side of nucleus. Another structure that is called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This smooth endoplasmic reticulum is found on the form of rod-like structure. These are rod-like structure. These are called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Next, plasma membrane. Around the cell, a membrane is present. This membrane is surround all the cell. This membrane is called plasma membrane. Another structure which are found in animal cell is mitochondrion. Look at this picture of animal cell. Inside the animal cell, a shoes-like structure is present. it look like a rod, and inside the rod a matrix-like structure is visible. This structure are called mitochondria. Mitochondria is also called powerhouse of the cell because it generates energy inside the cell. Next structure is called lysosome. Lysosomes are a special structure and it was found in animal cell, and lysosomes contain some enzymes which help digestion of cellular molecules. Okay. Next structure is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Around the nuclear membrane arise some rod-like structure. This rod-like structure which are found from the nuclear membrane, this rod-like structure are called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Next, nuclear envelope. Nuclear envelope is called nuclear membrane also. Around the nucleus, a membrane is present that is called nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane. Look at this picture of animal cell. In the center of cell, nucleus is present. It is spherical or oval shaped body. This nucleus is surrounded by a membrane that is called nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane. Next, inside the cell is inside the nucleus of the cell, a spherical shaped structure is present that is called nucleolus. It is some basic part of animal cell. Okay, now we study, on the other hand, we study plant cell. If we study structure of plant cell, it is a rod-like structure. This plant cell is consist of following part. Number 1, cell wall. Number 2, chloroplast. Number 3, cytoplasm. Number 4, rough endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, ribosomes, nucleolus, Golgi complex, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondrion, cytoplasmic strand, vacuole, and plasma membrane. We describe this structure one by one. Okay. First structure mentioned on plant cell is called cell wall. What is cell wall? Cell wall is the outermost boundary which are found around the cell. It protects the cell. Okay. This boundary is called cell wall. What is the main function of cell wall? It protects from the cell. Another structure that is called chloroplast. This structure, this rod-like structure is called chloroplast. What are chloroplasts? Chloroplasts are special structures which are found inside the cell, and inside the chloroplast, special pigments are present. In the chloroplast, green pigment are present that is called chlorophyll. This chlorophyll helps in the process of photosynthesis. Plant perform the process of photosynthesis in the presence of this chlorophyll. And this chlorophyll provide green color to green parts of the plant like stem, leaves are green color because of the pigment that is chlorophyll, and this pigment is present inside the chloroplast. Next part is called cytoplasm. What are cytoplasm? Cytoplasm is a gel-like structure which is found whole plant cell. This yellow gel-like structure is called cytoplasm. Okay, and this cytoplasm is found all of the plant cell. Next, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is this rod-like structure which arise from the nucleus. This is nucleus, and around its nucleus it is rod-like structure extend. This rod-like structure, these rods are called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Next, nucleus. In plant cell, it is spherical and oval. It is oval shaped body is present. It is called nucleus. And this nucleus is present near to the cell wall. Okay. What is the difference? In plant cell, nucleus is present in the center, but in animal cell, nucleus is present in the center, but in plant cell, it is found near the cell wall. Okay, next, ribosomes. On the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, some grains are present. Look at this picture. Some grains are visible. These grains are called endoplasmic. On the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, these grains are present. Are called ribosomes. Okay. Next, nucleolus. Inside the nucleus, this is nucleus. Inside the nucleus, and other spherical oval-shaped body is visible. That is called nucleolus. Next, Golgi complex. Golgi complex are special structures which are found inside the plant cell. It is also found in animal cell. These are stalk-like structure. Okay. Next, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum are extend from the nuclear membrane. Okay. These are rod-like structure. Next, mitochondrion. Mitochondrion is also found in animal cell. It is also found in plant cell. We already discussed about mitochondrion. Mitochondrion is a rod-like or shoes-like structure, and inside the mitochondrion matrix are present. Mitochondrion is also called powerhouse of the cell because it generates energy inside the cell. Next, cytoplasmic strand. What are cytoplasmic strands? Cytoplasm is found in the form of strand. This strand is visible. ये देखिए. This strand are called cytoplasmic strand. Now, we discuss another part, that is vacuole. Inside the plant cell, a large structure is present. These are called vacuole. ये वाला जो स्ट्रक्चर आपको नजर आ रहा है inside the plant cell, it is called vacuole. What is the main function of vacuole? Vacuole store food material. Okay, they store food. Next, plasma membrane. It is also called cell membrane. Inside the cell wall, another membrane is found that is called plasma membrane. What is the function of plasma membrane? It passes some material in and out of the cell. Okay, that is called plasma membrane. In this way, students, we study different characteristics of animal cell and plant cell in this topic. Now, we discuss differentiate between animal cell and plant cell. This differences is mentioned in your book on page number 61. The first difference in animal cell and plant cell is plastid. In animal cell, plastids are present. First of all, we discuss here what are plastids. Plastids are special structure which are found only in plant cell, and in plant In this plastids, different pigments are present. There are different types of plastids present in plant cell, and it contain different pigments and provide different colors to different parts of the plant. But in animal cell, these plastids are totally absent. Okay, student, the first difference in animal cell is plastids are absent, but in animal cell, plastids are present, such as chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast are different types of plastid. Chloroplast are green color, contain green color pigment. They are green colored. Chromoplast, other than green, like yellow, red, blue, orange. Okay? They are called chromoplast. And this color pigment called chromoplast are found in different parts of the plant, like flower petals, different fruits. Okay. Next, leucoplast. Leucoplasts are colorless plastid. Okay. They also found inside the root of the plant. Root of the plant is colorless because of leucoplast. Cell wall. Next structure which is found only in plant cell but they are present in animal cell is called cell wall. We already discussed previously what is cell wall. Cell wall is outermost boundary which are found around the cell and it protects cell. This boundary is called cell wall. Cell wall is also absent in animal cell, but cell wall is also present in plant cell. And this cell wall is composed of special chemical which is called cellulose. Inside the cell wall and other membrane is present that is called cell membrane. So in plant cell, cell wall and cell membrane both are present. Next structure which are found only in plants, that is plasmodesmata. First of all, we discuss here what are plasmodesmata. Plasmodesmata are opening of the cell wall. It means that on the surface of cell wall, special pores are present that is called plasmodesmata or pits. Plasmodesmata are opening of the cell wall. Okay, and this opening provide movement of water and cytoplasm. Okay, plasmodesmata is also absent in animal cell, but it also present in plant cell. Next, vacuole. Next structure is vacuole. What are vacuole? Vacuole are spherical shape structure. Sometimes it is larger and sometimes it is smaller. In animal cell, few vacuoles are present and the main function of vacuole to store food. And this vacuole is present all over the animal cell. But in plant cell, a large vacuole is present and it is present in the center of the cell. It contains cell sap. What are cell sap? Cell sap means cytoplasm and water. And what are the main function of vacuole? in plant cell it stores food. Okay, so in plant cell only single large and central vacuole is present and it stores food. Next, nucleus. Next structure is nucleus, which is also found in animal cell and plant cell. Nucleus is a spherical shaped structure which is found in the center of the cytoplasm. In animal cell, nucleus is found in the center of cytoplasm, but in plant cell it is found near the plasma membrane. Okay, next structure is called lysosomes. Lysosomes are special structures that are only found in plant cell. Sometimes they are also present in plant cell, but they are mostly found in animal cell. First of all, we discuss here what are lysosomes. Lysosomes are special structure. Inside the lysosomes, different enzymes are present, and these enzymes are help in the digestion of cellular molecules. Okay, like carbohydrate, fats, they help in the digestion of cellular molecules. On the other hand, in plant cell, it acts as a plant vacuole and it store and digest molecule. Next structure is called microtubules. What are microtubules? During the cell division, a rod-like structure like a thread are formed that are called microtubules. These microtubules are cylindral-like structure and are found in animal cell, and this structure are formed during the cell division. Next, in plant cell do not contain any centrioles. First of all, we discuss what are centrioles. Chromosomes are attached at the point. The arms of chromosome attach a central point. This central point is called centrioles, and they do not contain in plant cell. So students, I hope you understand this topic. We already discussed differences between plant cell and animal cell. I hope you all understand this topic. You send your feedback in your group. Okay.